thank you for joining me for the very first episode in A Word in Season. I want to talk briefly on the subject of personal development, personal growth, and leadership. And before you say to me that you're not a leader, let me remind you that we each influence someone. We influence those that we live with at home. We influence those we work with. And of course, if you lead a team or you lead an organization, then you're a leader. John Maxwell says that leadership is influence, nothing more and nothing less. And so we can all grow in personal leadership because that's where it starts. So I want to talk to you today about seasons, because I'm absolutely loving the spring that we're in now. We moved to Somerset 9 months ago, and we moved just as autumn was setting in. And we watched as our apple trees, we have a couple of trees in the garden, begin to lose their leaves, and the apples fell to the ground, those that we couldn't pick, that were too high up. They eventually all fell to the ground, and everything looked as though it was dying. It looked as though they would never bear fruit again. But my friend, as you all know, the seasons change, and we're now experiencing the most glorious spring. There are flowers everywhere. The trees are filled up again with beautiful lush green leaves. The birds are noisy as they enjoy the garden. Can I tell you that life is a bit like that? In fact, I know that you, as you are navigating this COVID-19, are probably feeling much like it's still a winter season. I felt like that. And the tendency when we go through those times is to batten down the hatches, is to, I loved the analogy of a blankie day, you know, when our kids were growing up and they weren't feeling so well and we'd keep them home from school. They'd have a blankie day. They'd sit on the sofa with a duvet, with a blanket, watch their favorite movies, and just be comforted. And quite often we can feel like we need a blankie day. And that's fine. Take time. Take time to look after yourselves. Take time out and just rest. Because this is an emotionally taxing time. But the season will change. We know that lockdown will end. How then can we better prepare for what's coming? We may not know what post-COVID-19 is going to look like, but we can be preparing ourselves, nurturing ourselves, feeding ourselves, developing ourselves, and making time to grow and develop and be ready for the opportunities that will come. Because, my friend, if we're not ready and opportunities come, it's too late then. We could miss potentially wonderful opportunities. So that is really the passion of my heart, is that we have this ability to continue to grow. The name of my business, Potentialize Hub, is because I got so excited when I found out that not one human being has reached their full potential. We know of some who are genius in their ability, but we know that science tells us that we've not used even a small percentage of our actual potential. Our capacity is way bigger than we believe we are able to reach. but I want to try and reach for the highest possible potential level that I can. And that comes from continually growing. Having a growth mindset is simply this. It means that I can grow until the day I die. There is no end. There is no limit to how much I can personally develop and grow. Do you have a growth plan? I'm going to leave you with that question. I would love to know your thoughts and your comments, and I wish you well through these next weeks. I hope it's not months, but however long it takes, I wish you well, and that you find the way that you best can feed yourself, that you find nourishment for your soul and ways to develop yourself so that you are better than ready for the opportunities that surely will come. Thank you for listening, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.